Welcome to Polly Saying, the cozy space where we make English feel close, warm, and completely natural. I'm Priya, your guide to confident, real-life English speaking. Today, we have a very special deep dive episode about a secret that all fluent English speakers share. Many of you study English for hours, but you still freeze when you want to speak. You listen to podcasts, you watch videos, and you understand almost everything. But when someone asks you a simple question, your mind goes completely blank. Is it because your English is bad? Or is there a missing piece in your system? Mia and Leo are here today to show you how to move English from your ears to your mouth. They will share many real-life examples, useful patterns, and a 5-minute routine you can start today. Let's listen to their conversation. Take a deep breath and let our English wake up slowly.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Polly Saying, the warm space where we learn English slowly, kindly, and naturally. I'm Mia.
And hello, everyone. I'm Leo. Mia, I have to make a big confession today. I feel like my English is sleeping inside my head.
Oh, what do you mean by sleeping English, Leo?
Well, when I listen to our channel or when I watch videos with subtitles, I understand almost everything. I understand the words, I understand the feelings, and I feel so happy. But yesterday, a colleague from another office called me in English. My heart started beating so fast, my shoulders got tight, and my mouth just froze. I knew the answers in Chinese, but my English words refused to come out. My head was full of English, but my mouth was completely empty.
Leo, you are describing a feeling that millions of language learners experience every day. But let me tell you something reassuring. Your English is not terrible, and your brain is not bad. You are just missing the one thing that all fluent speakers do repeatedly.
Really? Is there a real secret to fluency? Please tell me. I want to stop freezing, and I want to feel brave when I speak.
The secret is very simple. It is active output practice. Fluent speakers do not just consume English, they actively produce it. Many learners spend 90% of their time on input and almost 0% on output.
Input versus output. Can you explain that simply?
Of course. Input is what you receive, like listening to videos and reading articles. Output is what you produce, like speaking out loud and writing your thoughts.
So if I listen for 10 hours, my speaking will not automatically get better?
Exactly. Listening and speaking use entirely different roads in your brain. Listening is passive because the words are already made for you. But speaking is an active physical skill. It is like watching someone swim. You can sit next to the pool and watch swimming videos for years. You can understand how to move your arms and legs perfectly on paper.
But you only learn to swim when you actually jump into the water.
That is such a perfect picture. I have been sitting next to the pool, watching everyone swim. My feet are completely dry because I never open my mouth. But Mia, jumping into the water is scary. What if I make mistakes and look silly?
Leo, let's change how you see mistakes.
A mistake is not failure. A mistake is just information. It tells you exactly what to practice next. Think of a baby learning to walk. The baby falls down 20 times a day. Do we get angry at the baby and say you are lazy or your walking is terrible?
Of course not. We smile and say, "Good job, try again."
Exactly. So why are you cruel to your English brain? When you say a wrong word, you do not need to feel ashamed. You just need to tell yourself, "Good job, let's try again."
Good job. Let's try again. That feels so much kinder. I think the fear of mistakes was actually heavier than the mistakes themselves.
That is a very wise thing to say, Leo. In real-life communication, clear is much better than smart. You do not need a perfect, difficult grammar structure. You do not need big words that nobody understands. You just need simple, clear sentences.
Clear is better than smart. Slow English is still English.
Yes, slow English is beautiful English. Now, let's learn how to train your mouth muscles with our 4-step system.
What are the 4 steps?
The steps are repeat, answer, change, and use.
Repeat, answer, change, use. Let's do step 1.
Step 1 is repeat. When you hear a useful sentence, do not just listen. Say it out loud with your actual voice. Your voice must touch the air. If you are not alone, you can whisper. But your mouth must move. Let's practice a safety sentence. Repeat after me. I'm still learning, but I'm happy to try.
I'm still learning, but I'm happy to try.
Perfect. Say it again, slower and calmer.
I'm still learning, but I'm happy to try.
Wonderful.
Your mouth is learning the physical shape of the sentence. Now, let's do step 2, answer. I will ask you a simple daily question. Do not think about rules. Just answer with one short sentence. Leo, what is your favorite morning drink?
My favorite morning drink is hot coffee.
Excellent.
That is an honest, clear answer. Now add one small detail to make it conversational.
My favorite morning drink is hot coffee because it helps me wake up.
Beautiful. You did not freeze and you did not translate a long paragraph. You just said what was true for your life.
I did. I just answered naturally.
Yes, and that is step 2. Now, let's do step 3, change. This is the most important step for training your brain to build English. We take a simple pattern, like a set of building blocks. We change only one word to create many new sentences. Our first pattern is, I'm trying to improve my speaking.
I'm trying to improve my speaking.
Now change speaking to listening.
I'm trying to improve my listening.
Now, change listening to pronunciation.
I'm trying to improve my pronunciation.
Now, change improve my pronunciation to sleep earlier.
I'm trying to sleep earlier.
Now, change sleep earlier to drink more water.
I'm trying to drink more water.
Now, change drink more water to learn one new word a day.
I'm trying to learn one new word a day.
Perfect.
You just made 6 different sentences. You did not memorize 6 templates. You just used one flexible block.
This is so powerful. I can feel the roads in my brain getting wider.
Yes. Let's do another pattern to build more roads. The pattern is, for me, is difficult. Say, for me, speaking is difficult.
For me, speaking is difficult.
Now change speaking to listening.
For me, listening is difficult.
Now change listening to writing emails.
For me, writing emails is difficult.
Now change writing emails to waking up early.
For me, waking up early is difficult.
Excellent. Now let's combine it with a soft contrast to show progress. Say, for me, speaking is difficult, but I'm trying to practice every day.
For me, speaking is difficult, but I'm trying to practice every day.
Leo, that is a beautiful, professional, and natural sentence. Any native speaker would understand you and feel your effort.
I feel so proud of myself.
And you should be.
Now, let's practice our third pattern. It depends. We use it depends when we do not want to say only yes or no. It gives you time to think and shows your mind is flexible. I ask, do you study English every day? Say, it depends. If I'm busy, I only listen for 5 minutes.
It depends. If I'm busy, I only listen for 5 minutes.
Now, change busy to tired.
It depends. If I'm tired, I only listen for 5 minutes.
Now, change listen for 5 minutes to repeat one sentence.
It depends. If I'm tired, I only repeat one sentence.
See? You have an active road for your mouth to travel on. You don't get stuck because you have options.
Yes. It depends is like oil for my English conversation.
It is. Now, step 4 is use. You take these sentences and put them into your real life. Tomorrow, when you drink coffee, think, I'm having my morning coffee. When you study, say, for me, speaking is hard, but I'm trying to improve. That is how English becomes alive.
But Mia, what if I have no foreign friends to talk to? Most of my friends speak my own language.
Leo, this is a very common worry. But the truth is, you do not need foreign friends to start speaking. You can practice entirely alone in your room. One of my favorite methods is called narrate your life.
Narrate your life? Does that mean I talk to myself like a narrator in a movie?
Exactly. Describe what you are doing in simple sentences out loud. Use common daily verbs like have, get, take, make, go, do, and check. Let's walk through your morning routine together, sentence by sentence. Imagine you just opened your eyes. What is your first action?
I wake up.
Good. Now, what do you feel?
I feel sleepy.
Connect them with so.
I feel sleepy, so I want to stay in bed.
So natural. Now you sit up.
I sit up and I look at my room.
Now you go to the bathroom.
I go to the bathroom and I wash my face.
What do you do next?
I brush my teeth.
Good. Now you look in the mirror.
I look in the mirror. I look tired, but I can start slowly today.
Leo, that is beautiful, gentle self-talk. You are practicing kind English and natural thinking at the same time. Now, you walk to the kitchen to make your drink.
I go to the kitchen. I make a cup of hot coffee. My coffee smells amazing.
Great. Now you take a sip.
I take a sip of my coffee. I feel a little more alert now.
Awesome. What about your phone?
I check my phone. I check my schedule for today.
Very natural action. Now you get ready to leave.
I put on my comfortable clothes. I get my bag and lock the door.
And you walk outside.
I walk to the station. I am on my way to work.
Stop right there.
Look at what you just did, Leo. You said more than 15 sentences in English. Every sentence was about your actual daily life. You did not read a boring dialogue from a textbook. You did not try to translate a heavy Chinese paragraph. You just named your life directly in simple English.
It actually felt easy because I knew exactly what I was doing. I did not have to search for random difficult words.
Yes, because natural English often uses very simple verbs. You do not need to say, I am currently consuming breakfast. You just say, I'm having breakfast. Simple is real, and simple works.
Can we do the same thing for my workday? Work is where I feel most nervous about speaking.
Of course we can. Let's look at common things you do at your desk. We will use our chunks. Check my email, join a meeting, send a message, finish a report. When you sit down at your desk, what is your first tap?
I check my email.
Now put it in our frame. I need to.
I need to check my email.
Great. What about your next task?
I have to join a meeting.
Excellent.
You used have to because it is a little stronger and more urgent. Now, you want to send a message to a coworker.
I need to send a message to my coworker.
Great. What about the report you are writing?
I have to finish this report.
Now, what if you need more time to finish it? Remember our rescue phrase, I might need more time.
I might need more time because this task is difficult.
Perfect. Now, imagine your coworker is speaking too fast. You do not want to pretend you understand. What do you say politely?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say that again, please?
Oh, that was beautiful, Leo. I didn't catch that is one of the most useful natural phrases. It sounds so much warmer and more polite than what or huh.
It feels polite to say, and what if I want to make sure I understand their point?
I want to make sure I understand.
Can you explain that again, please?
Yes, in any American office, clarity is very important. Let's do a deep dive check with even more business and daily expressions. I want you to repeat these sentences with me one by one. First say, I need to check my schedule before I say yes.
I need to check my schedule before I say yes.
Excellent. Now change check my schedule to ask my manager.
I need to ask my manager before I say yes.
Now change ask my manager to confirm the details.
I need to confirm the details before I say yes.
Beautiful. Now let's try a sentence for travel and eating out. Say, can I get a table for two, please?
Can I get a table for two, please?
Now change a table for two to an iced latte with less sugar.
Can I get an iced latte with less sugar, please?
Now change an iced latte with less sugar to the bill, please.
Can I get the bill, please?
Perfect. You are ordering like a natural native speaker now.
It is so simple when I just swap the building blocks.
Yes, that is why we do not teach complex rules. We teach you how to use your blocks naturally. Let's practice another pattern for social invitations. The pattern is, do you want to grab? Say, do you want to grab coffee after work?
Do you want to grab coffee after work?
Now change coffee to lunch.
Do you want to grab lunch after work?
Now change after work to this weekend.
Do you want to grab lunch this weekend?
Now change lunch to a quick drink.
Do you want to grab a quick drink this weekend?
Outstanding. You can invite anyone to hang out with confidence now.
Wow. Do you want to grab? Is so useful and casual.
It is, and Americans use grab all the time for food and drinks. Coworkers appreciate when you try to be clear.
I feel much safer now. I can use these sentences at my office tomorrow.
I'm so glad to hear that, Leo.
But let's talk about the next problem. How do we make sure you do not quit next week?
Ah, yes. I always start with a lot of energy on Monday. But by Thursday, I am too tired, and then I stop studying.
Leo, that happens because you fall into the 2-hour study trap. You do not need to study for 2 hours. In language learning, consistency is much more powerful than amount. Practicing for just 5 minutes every day is much better than studying for 2 hours once a week.
Really? Why is 5 minutes more powerful than 2 hours?
Think about a small plant. To make it grow, you need to water it a little every day.
What happens if you do not water it for 6 days and then pour a whole bucket of water on it on Sunday?
The plant might die.
Exactly. Your English brain works the same way. A daily habit of 5 minutes keeps the knowledge fresh and active in your background memory. But if you only study on Saturday, you spend the first hour just trying to remember what you learned last week. It is like pouring water into a leaky cup.
Yes, pouring water into a leaky cup. That is exactly how I felt. Every week, I felt like I was starting from zero again. So my daily habit can actually fix the leaky cup.
Yes, the daily habit keeps the water fresh. So your new motto should be, I don't need perfect, I need daily.
I don't need perfect. I need daily. I really love that sentence.
Yes, daily little, not daily perfect. If you miss one day because life is messy, do not worry. Just return gently the next day. A strong learner is not someone who never misses a day. A strong learner is someone who always comes back.
I can return gently. I can start small, and I can return without shame.
Perfect. No shame, no guilt, just gentle practice.
Mia, can we do a long practice session right now? I want our listeners at home to practice with us.
I love that idea.
To everyone listening at home, please repeat Leo's lines out loud. Move your mouth and feel the rhythm. I will ask some natural questions, and Leo, you answer using our frames. Remember the reaction loop, answer, add a detail, and ask back. Ready? Question 1. How do you feel today?
I feel a little tired, but I'm ready to learn. How about you?
I feel great, and I'm so excited to practice with you. Excellent reaction speed, Leo. Question 2. What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like playing the guitar because it helps me relax. What about you?
In my free time, I love painting because it gives me a quiet moment. You are doing amazing. Now, question 3. Do you prefer hot coffee or iced coffee?
It depends. In the morning, I prefer hot coffee because it feels warm. But in the afternoon, I prefer iced coffee. How about you?
For me, I always drink hot coffee in moderation. I avoid coffee after 3 because it affects my sleep.
That makes sense. I should try that too because sometimes I have trouble sleeping.
Yes, sleep matters more than coffee. Now, question 4. Do you think learning English takes a long time?
I think so, but we can improve little by little. A small practice still counts. What do you think?
I agree with you completely. We do not need to rush. Slow progress is still progress.
Slow progress is still progress. That is so comforting.
Before we end, let's play our daily naming game. This game helps your brain connect English directly to objects without Chinese translation. I will say an object in our room, and you make a simple sentence immediately. Ready, Leo?
Ready.
Object 1, phone.
I check my phone.
Object 2, table.
My bag is on the table.
Object 3, window.
I look outside the window.
Object 4, coffee cup.
My coffee cup is empty.
Object 5, light.
I turn off the bright light.
Amazing, Leo.
Your reaction speed was less than 2 seconds. You saw the object and you made the sentence directly. There was no grammar traffic jam in your head.
It was so fast. I did not have time to translate from Chinese. The English words just came out naturally.
Yes, because you kept the sentences simple and true.
That is the natural way to think in English.
Mia, thank you so much for today's lesson. I feel so much more confident. I know that my English is not bad. It just needed some physical practice.
You are so welcome, Leo. You did an amazing job today. And thank you to everyone listening at home on Polysaying. You stayed with us through the whole deep dive conversation. That shows real dedication and love for learning.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. If you enjoy our friendly lessons, please follow our channel, Polysaying. Please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and give us a thumbs up. Your support motivates us to keep making lessons for you.
Yes, please share your favorite sentence from today's lesson in the comments. We would love to read your stories. Remember, a little practice every day still counts. Be kind to your mind and speak slow English proudly. We will see you in the next episode.
Keep going, everyone. You've got this. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Polysaying. You have the words now. You just need to build the daily habit. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Choose one useful pattern today, say it out loud, and make it yours. If you found this lesson helpful, please follow Polysaying, leave a warm comment, and subscribe. Your comments help other learners find our channel. Have a peaceful, productive, and beautiful day ahead. Keep practicing, keep shining, and see you next time.